much emotionally, you know. So you just have to really be attentive to your business and to your craft.
So, you know, what's your view of the music industry and sort of its relationship with hip hop over the years?
The industry will push hip hop again if it's lucrative. If they say, well, we like Mad Lib. Since everybody's getting into Mad Lib, we're gonna make clones of Mad Lib, and we're gonna present that. And if it's profitable, we'll put it out. If it's not profitable, we're gonna do something else. At one point, the industry was pushing hip hop. Late 80s, early 90s. It was some type of downfall in the mid to late 90s of hip hop. Maybe some of the A&Rs or the CEOs could have retired or left the industry. Something happened. Maybe the industry just got big. They saw hip hop as a more marketable tool. Because at one time, I mean, if you had good quality work, I mean, if you was an underground artist, you would be picked up on a major label. I mean, Brand Nubian was on Elektra Records. Main Source is on Wild Pitch and another bigger label as well, Travel and Jive Records. I mean, you're not going to see artists like that again on labels, I don't think. It's going to be a long time. I mean, the equivalent of that maybe is Common, but it took him a while to get on MCA. Yeah, he was doing stuff for years, you know? I mean, but he's doing something different now, you know? So, I think if you have a good underground following, you can pretty much push your music for as long as you want to push it. Just got to like really establish a good relationship with you and your listeners, your colleagues, know your business to the best of your ability, and do shows, put out projects, whatever you do that's your lane to push what you're trying to do. You can do it independently. And if a major wants to pick you up, make sure that you can negotiate with them. Like, what can you offer me that I can't do for myself? Pretty much. Yeah. So I look at it, my whole business approach is from a major standpoint, also with an indie viewpoint as well. So I'm putting the major and the indie, I guess, push into it. You know, like that would be their blueprints. You know, combining both. Like you look at Warner Brothers how they market, or you look at Stone Store how they market. Grassroots. Every label had a grassroots at one time or another. So every major label at one time was an indie label, but it got to a bigger selling point. You know, Rhyme Sayers is, I mean, Atmosphere was on Jimmy Kimmel or one of those shows, Jimmy Fallon, one of those. I mean, come on, I mean, really? That's major for an indie label. Mel Hawthorne, look at him. I mean, indie label, still Stone Store, he's on like shows. You know, I saw Aloe Black. You know about Aloe Black? He was on like a couple of commercials. He's on Stone Store. I mean, look at that, Stone Store. I mean, I'm sure they're making some good money. They might not make as much as major labels, but when you cutting out the middleman and you getting all that money back, you're living pretty good. And you can make the music you want to make of good quality, and you can take care of yourself and live good and still make quality music for people to enjoy.